Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. My name is Pinky, and teaching you witchcraft and tarot is what I do. For those of you guys returning, welcome back, my loves. I want to wish every single one of you guys a happy 2025, hoping that this year brings to you all of your wishes and desires. Let's get into your reading, Virgo. We're going to start off with the astrological alignments for 2025 for you before we get into the tarot part section. All right, Virgo. So, first 5 months, both Saturn and Jupiter are on angles. This is very important developments. This will be a very, very fast year for you guys. If in the past you felt like it's been a bit stagnant, maybe slow, maybe even boring for some, that is definitely not going to be the year. This is definitely not going to be the year for you guys. 2025 and 2026. It's going to pick up. It's going to be a very, very fast year for you guys. Why do I say this? Because both giants, Saturn and Jupiter, are on angles. And this is all about action. This is about internal pressure. It's about putting more boundaries, standing up for yourself. Neptune has been in your seventh house of partnerships, and Saturn has been there as well. And it's all about structure, right? It's about it's about structure, it's about commitment, it's about good business and partnerships, because seventh house does rule over partnerships, right? And it's not just romantic, this could be career-wise, your business, that type of energy. But with Neptune there, it could have been Saturn was trying to be, structure, discipline, but with Neptune, it could have been like your illusions. It could have been you forgiving and forgiving and forgiving a partner. It makes us a little bit, delusional. Um, and now what's happening is that you still have Saturn there and you still have Neptune there, but Neptune um, is going to be leaving as well as Saturn will be exiting in 2026. So what does that mean? That the last degrees of Saturn, it is bringing to you the long-term commitment goals. It is not about fucking around anymore, Pisces. I mean, Virgo, sorry. It is about not messing around anymore, Virgo. So again, it is about good business deals, partnerships, as well as seventh house is going to be very highlighted. Why? Because we have the North Node that is entering your seventh house in Pisces. This is this is massive, Virgo, because it is the North Node is connected to our destiny, and the South Node is that of our past lives. So the South Node is entering your sign, and the North Node is going into the sign of Pisces. So you have a lot of activity that's going to be, highlighted. It's definitely activating your seventh house for 2025. So again, with the North Node being there, it's about relationships. It's about fated connections, fated business partnerships. It is about fated marriage and commitment. It is all about the solidification of longevity. When we're talking about partnerships, like I said, whether it's business partnerships or whether it's relationship partnerships. Um, So this year is definitely about love, Virgo, for you guys, and children as well. This is all fated, right? Children is fated as well. So if you guys are not trying to get pregnant, make sure to take care of yourselves, because there may be some unexpected pregnancies happening for you guys in 2025. Now, again, like I said, when we talk about the South Node and the North Node, this is the reconnection of our soul's purpose and as well as the reconnection of our past lives. What do I mean by this? Well, the South Node is going to be entering your sign, Virgo. So this is about, this year is going to be about you not being so self-critical of yourself. It is about learning to be more spontaneous. It is about you being learning to let loose and trust the process. But your south node is also connected to past lives. What does this mean? When your north node or south node is being aspected or is in your sign, what can happen is you start to retap into gifts that you were born many lifetimes ago into this lifetime, and you brought these gifts with you. So for some of you guys, you're tapping into spiritual downloads. For others of you, you're picking up or you're finding out that you're sharpening your abilities in certain things that you're naturally gifted at. For a lot of you guys, this is finding your soul's purpose because, again, that south node is being activated for you. So it is about really leading with your soul. What makes your soul happy? What creates joy and happiness? It is about letting go of self-limiting beliefs, not allowing people or not allowing yourself to be so judgmental or not allowing other people to affect you when they're criticizing and being judgmental. It is about letting go of that so that you can further walk towards your destiny, which is the North Node in Pisces. And what is Pisces? Pisces is the sign of dreams, of fantasies. This is about your aspirations, your dreams. What is it that you desire? What is it that you're trying to achieve that is connected to the spiritual realm and you're trying to anchor it in the earthly realm? So, again, it is about chasing your dreams and not allowing anyone to rain on your parade, Virgo. Very, very powerful energy here. For a lot of you guys, not only 2025, but like I said, all the way to 2026, the nodes, that's usually the time frame between 18 to 19 months that the nodes stay in a sign. And they will be, like I said, south node in your sign and the north node in Pisces. And that is your seventh house. So again, it is about partnerships. Anything, any connections that come in around this time, from now all the way to 2026, these are fated events. These are fated people that are meant to be on your life's purpose. These are people that are going to realign you to your soul's purpose. This is also the shedding and letting go of those that hold you back, of those that hinder your growth and your expansion. Seventh house in your, sorry, Pisces in your seventh house. Like I said, we have Saturn there, we have Neptune there, the nodes entering. This is fated events, like I said. Jupiter till June is going to be in your 10th house. What are we talking about? 10th house is career. 10th house is the most public area in your birth chart. Jupiter being there is bringing expansion. It is bringing to you notoriety. It is bringing to you a massive uh, jump in your reputation. It is bringing to you bountiful of blessings in your career. It is also bringing to you people that are going to help you get to that goal that you're trying to achieve when it comes to your career and your finances. For those of you guys that are, you know, um, into social media or anything like that, your following may increase substantially with Jupiter being there. It brings to you, like I said, a lot of promotions, uh, finding your purpose. This is for some of you guys, there's going to be a lot of career changes happening here. But you're very well received. You're noticed. This is you, again, like I said, with the North Node in Pisces and the South Node being in your sign, Virgo, and it's going to be there for the next coming 2 years, like I said. Um, it's a massive transformation that's happening for you guys, not only internally, but externally as well. How you show up in the world, how you present yourself to the world, as well as what you believe about yourself. It's a reinventing, a realigning of yourself. So there's massive transformation here. The nodes had been in Libra and in Aries, massive transformation that happened there with those signs. And now it's your turn, Virgo. So again, substantial fated events are going to be playing out for you guys for 2025 and 2026. You are, think of it as the universe assisting you and guiding you towards your path, towards your purpose, towards the easiest route for your success. That's what you're going to be experiencing for 2025 and 2026, Virgo. Of course, transformation doesn't always come easy. For some of you guys, you've been in a career field many, many years, and all of a sudden, that south node in your sign, you're tapping into old gifts, right? Past life gifts. You're tapping into certain aspects of yourself that you didn't even know were there. And what does this mean when we're talking about career and finances? This could be your trajectory of what you've been doing all this time completely changing. For some of you guys, career moves, major career changes. You know, when this happens, and I'll tell you from experience, I have many clients that are Aries and they were in their field for many, many years. North node hit their sign a few years ago, up until now, and they completely changed career paths. Okay. This is about your soul's purpose. This is about how does Virgo become the best version of Virgo? And it is getting spiritual downloads, being guided. It is the universe bringing to you people that are going to assist you in getting there sooner and quicker. It is removing people that hinder your growth and your advancement. So it's not always going to be easy in this process, but again, think of it as there is a reinvention of yourself. There's a rebirth that's happening to you, Virgos. And again, it is bringing to you a lot of opportunities, substantial opportunities that could be life changing. Now, from June, like I said, Jupiter enters your, from June Jupiter is going to be entering your 11th house temporarily. And this house is the house of rewards. This is the house of luck. This is the house of, you know, powerful, powerful, magical friendships coming in around this time because Jupiter always expands and it always brings to you blessings. So it is coming in, especially with the nodes, like I said, um, being in your sign, connections coming in and going out as well. Like I said, it's not always easy, but it is necessary. Why? Because the people that are coming in, the people that are showing up, are people that are aligned to your soul's purpose. So this is the way I can explain it is when I've had clients, their 11th house being activated with Jupiter in there, they make friendships that last over 30, 40 years. You know what I mean? That type of friendships. Those are, it's people of your soul tribe. Um, so it's bringing that to you. It is coming out of your shell. Think of it as 2025 and 2026 is going to be all about coming out of your shell. It's um, bringing personal desires to you in a very big way that you are not only able to experience success, but uh it's also the house of popularity, right? Like I said, the house of gains. This is public recognition as well. It can also bring to you guys some passionate foreign or exotic um shall we say opportunities. Because Jupiter does rule over, foreign lands. So again, for some of you guys, it can bring to you a very passionate and intense connection with someone that may be foreign, or it may be you taking on the passion of traveling and experiencing life and the world, to foreign lands. So again, very, very much about expansion for you guys. Now, your seventh house, like I said, is very active. So definitely bringing to you commitment. It's definitely bringing to you marriage. We have Uranus. We have Uranus from July, um, going into that seventh house. So it is definitely huge revolution when we're talking about your career. Sorry, the 10th house, when we're talking about career and over the next 8 years. So again, whatever it is that you're being nudged to do from now to 2026, when we're talking about career moves, when we're talking about your finances, it is something that is going to be like long term, and it's going to be steady. Um, and again, bringing to you a lot of recognition. So when I see these placements, usually what happens is you can go from being extremely shy, extremely reserved to not only getting a lot of recognition and a lot of attention, but you're kind of being forced to get out of your shell. You're being forced to show up to the world and say, here I am. I am the beautiful Virgo and I am in control and I am empowered. So it's definitely, definitely about transformation for you guys, Virgo. So beautiful, beautiful energy here. I really want to encourage you guys all the way from I want to say May all the way to the end of 2025. You really want to capitalize on the opportunities that present themselves to you, whether it's finances and career, whether it's relationships. For a lot of you guys, even those of you guys that are single, depending on the degrees of your Virgo sign, it may bring to you a lifetime partner, and you may find yourself entering the new year single, and by the end of the year, you're married, because these are all fated events that are happening to you. All right, my lovelies, let's get into the tarot section here. Now, for the month of January here, we have the Five of Cups and the Tower card. So, again, it's like I mentioned, when we experience the nodes in our sign, it is major transformation. It is almost like whatever you thought life was up until now, it's being completely demolished, completely like it almost feels sometimes like things are falling apart, but they're falling apart so that they can fall into place. And that's definitely what I'm sensing here with the Five of Cups and the Tower card. For some of you guys, you could have experienced a recent breakup or some type of separation. And it's something that you weren't expecting. However, if you are currently going through this, or if you've been going through it the past couple of months, do not try to hold on to what needs to fall away, Virgo. Do not try to salvage anything that it seems to be wanting to get away from you. Whether it's relationships, whether it's connections, whether it's friendships, whether it's a job. For some of you guys, it could have been that recently you lost the job. For others of you, it could be that you got to the point of, exhaustion in your career, in your job, whatever it is that you're doing. Trust the process right now because there is a rebuilding that's happening with you, Virgo. I almost said Libra. So what they're showing me here is there is massive transformation that you are setting out on this journey to accomplish. And through this, we may experience certain hits when we're talking about on the emotional sector. So it could be like relationships, could be breakups, could be separations. For others of you, it could be, the family dynamic, feeling like people are kind of going against you or going against, what you're trying to do or what you're trying to achieve. But like I said, this is the universe doing you a solid. This is them showing to you the people that are really wanting to cheer you on and the ones that are hindering your progress and your growth. Let go of that. Don't try to hold on to that. Now, for the month of February here, we have your card, King of Pentacles here with the Chariot. You're going into the month of February very confident. You're going into it. You went from, chaotic energy, a lot of changes happening in your life to feeling or starting to see certain type of results happen here in the month of February. I see you guys stacking your money. For some of you guys, you're purchasing a new car in the month of February. For others of you, you are very aggressive in your pursuits when it comes to achieving. And I see you guys very focused and very determined. I do see travel for some of you guys in the month of February, but very highlighted here. There's a major purchase that's happening. For some of you guys, it could be acquiring property, real estate, or like I said, buying or investing in a car, or maybe your car broke down in January, where you're kind of feeling like there's an expense that needs to be made, but it's because you're being forced to expand, to grow, my dear Virgo. Now, for the month of March here, we have the Hierophant and the Three of Wands. So again, like I said, partnerships is very highlighted here. For a lot of you guys, the month of March, if you're traveling around this time, chances of you meeting your lifetime partner is very highlighted here. They're showing me a person that is at a distance or foreign land, or like I said, you're on vacation, you meet a person, and you guys hit it off. You feel like everything is so effortless when it comes to this person. Just know that in this month, if you meet someone and it almost feels like you know them or it feels like you guys have known each other for a while, chances of them sticking around for a very long time are 100% almost certain here. Um, Now, like I said, I do see travel here for some of you guys. You're taking on new endeavors. For some of you guys, you're expanding. For some of you guys in the month of March, I see you guys opening the doors to a new business, um, a new endeavor, something that has to do or that may be connected to longevity and your career or your money. But I'm literally being shown like you opening the doors to something. So it could be, again, like I said, opening the doors towards your future when it comes to partnerships and relationships for others of you. Could be like the actual opening of um, your shop, your company, your new business that you're starting. Now, for the month of April, here we have the Eight of Cups and the Justice card. Again, like I said, this is a theme that you guys are going to be dealing with throughout 2025 and 2026. But I am seeing here almost like walking away from things that are no longer serving you, Virgo. For some of you guys, it is the walking away from a connection that was karmic for some of you, especially those of you guys that have been dealing with a relationship for quite a while and it hasn't been that positive or nothing has came really from it. It almost feels like a tug and war type of thing, hot and cold type of energy where there's been a lot of imbalance. This is the time for some of you guys in the month of April where you choose to walk away. And by you doing this, what's happening is, again, you're realigning yourself to what you truly deserve, Virgo. Now, for others of you, what I'm being shown here is for some of you, there is a particular person, could be a Libra, that is walking away from the connection with you. Um, and what they're saying here is, I feel very strongly like, especially those of you guys that, and you can come back to these readings right throughout the year, but in the month of April, if you were dealing with someone that is from 2024 and out of nowhere, they kind of pull back or they kind of ghost you. Just know that around the time of April, you're getting clarity in regards to that. But the clarity that you should already know is that this is the universe removing people that are just wasting your time. At this point, it's about not wasting time. It's about going towards your pursuits, towards what you're trying to accomplish. And through this, it's going to remove people that are just wasting your time. So, again, if we're talking about relationships and partnerships where you've been holding on to something, hoping to get some type of result, and it just hasn't happened, around the month of April, you may feel like there's a theme that's coming up that has a lot to do with having to accept to let go and to move on and to choose yourself. But in doing so, like I said, you're realigning yourself. Now, for the month of May, we have the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. Again, it could be a theme that you deal with in the month of April going into May, where this person that kind of fell off comes back around or communicates. Um, or gives you the communication that you were hoping or wanting to hear from. However, like I said, whatever is falling away from you, Virgo, truly embrace that because they don't deserve you. Now, for others of you, what I am seeing here is in the month of May for some of you guys, there is, remember what I said in the beginning of the reading, right? It's like a reinventing of yourself. For some of you guys, you're going under the knife in the month of May, not in a negative way, but it could be cosmetic surgery. It could be something that has to do with like, the upgrading yourself or the making yourself look better type of energy. If you are planning around this time, there's going to be no hiccups. Everything's going to go as smoothly as possible. Um, but it can also be like as simplistic or not as simplistic, but it could be like some type of medical issue that comes up around, the earlier months, where in the month of May, you're making the decision to go under the knife. But I feel it more having to do with cosmetic surgery. Now, for the month of June, we have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Okay. What I'm hearing here is in the month of June, you're experiencing a bit of wish fulfillment, right? You're experiencing abundance, you're experiencing growth and expansion. But you're also going to be experiencing people hating on you, Virgo. And I would highly encourage you guys in the month of June to really do cleansings, do spiritual baths to keep evil eye away. Because I'm seeing you guys substantially achieve, but at the same time, with the Seven of Wands, I feel like there's going to be a need for you to protect your energy or to protect what you're working so hard towards. It's kind of like what I tell my clients, right? When you're making big moves, don't announce them. Don't announce them. Do what you got to do, move in silence until it's done. That way, you don't give people the opportunity to shit on you or to block your blessings. So that's kind of the energy that I'm sensing here. I feel like there is a lot of abundance, there's a lot of opportunities around you. You're feeling emotionally fulfilled. And within this, I feel like people from your past may want to come back around, or people that criticize and critiqued you may be wanting to like be cool with you or be in your good graces because they want to be exposed to the growth and the blessings that are coming in. But you've outgrown that. So don't allow people, learn to create boundaries, Virgo, and don't allow people to get close to you when they've shown you that they're unworthy or not trustworthy people. Now, for the month of July, here we have the Page of Cups and the King of Swords. So for some of you guys, you're getting some type of invitation, some type of, um, yeah, I'm hearing an invitation. For some of you guys, this could be like someone asking you out. It could be as simplistic as that. Or it can be someone professing their feelings for you. And it's someone that maybe you've been interested in the past, but weren't necessarily sure if they were interested in you. Sorry, I had to pause there for a bit. But what I am hearing is someone's professing feelings to you. Some are what I'm hearing is someone is confessing feelings for you. And I feel like it's someone that's been holding back or someone that maybe you weren't necessarily that sure that they were interested in you. For some of you guys, it could be that they speak up about commitment and it's something that you've been dealing with for a while. And they finally decide to take the plunge and to be completely vulnerable and to profess their feelings for you and to decide whether to take it to the next level or not. Like I said, partnerships is going to be a very, very big theme for a lot of you guys. So just be ready for that. Now, when we're talking about the month of August, the lovers and the six of wands, yeah, there's some type of victory that's coming in after the month of July. For some of you guys, it could be that you guys, like I said, if you've been living with your person but you're not married, or if you've been dating someone for a very long time, you guys have that conversation happen in the month of June, and then in August, you guys could decide to either move in or decide to actually get married. For others of you, there's an engagement that's coming up around this time as well. There is definitely a lot of achieving when it comes to partnerships and relationships. For some of you guys, um, it's the month of August where you actually meet the person that is coming into your life. And for a lot of you guys, it could be a person that is not necessarily from the same background as you, or that is not necessarily um there's something that has to do with like there's a difference in customs, there's a difference, it could be a different ethnicity, that type of energy, but there is definitely a unification that's happening around the month of August for you guys. Now, moving on here for the month of September, we have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. You're walking towards a lot of stability, Virgo. You're walking towards uh, really being able to see the materialization of your work finally paying off. For a lot of you guys, there is an opportunity that's coming about in the month of September where it may have something to do or connected to some type of travel or some type of commute. But if that opportunity does come in and you feel like it's a bit of a setback, you don't want to do that commute, you do want the pay, but you don't want, to go out of your way. The advice here is take on that opportunity because it's going to substantially, continuously keep growing in your finances. So you don't want to pass that up. Now, for the month of October, we have the Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. There's some type of celebration that's happening in the month of October, a celebration of something that you've been working very hard towards or that you've been building on, right? And finally, in the month of October, you start to see the materialization of this. You start to see the outcome of it. You start to see the results. So a lot of positive energy here. And again, for some of you guys, it could be the actual celebration of some type of commitment or some type of marriage that's happening, especially those of you guys that have been dealing with someone for quite a while, or maybe someone was a commitment phobe in the past. That's no longer going to be the case for some. Now, moving into the month of, wow, moving into the month of November, there is engagements here, there is marriage. There is celebratory type of energy here. For some of you guys, you're purchasing your new home. For others of you, you're moving in with your partner. For others of you, you're creating or starting, or for some of you guys, maybe it's your first time, you're working on building your own home. Maybe you're moving out of your house, your parents' house. Maybe you're getting your own apartment. Maybe you are setting out to start building a new life for yourself, Virgo. Beautiful, beautiful energy here and engagement for a lot of you guys. Finally, the month of December here, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. You're attaining whatever it is that you set out to make happen, Virgo. My advice is we're in the month of January. Write down, get yourself a list, write down goals that you want to accomplish, things that you want to make happen in 2025. Why do I say this? Because spoken words are spells, right? Writing down your goals, you're materializing through the manifestation process. So when you write it down, it's think of it as like set in stone. So you want to really hone into that energy because again, I see you guys setting out in 2025 and you're accomplishing your goals, you're making things happen. You will attain whatever it is that you're wanting to make happen. You're definitely going to make it happen, Virgo. All right, my lovelies, I want to wish you guys all the very best. May 2025 be an amazing year for you guys and the years to come. Wishing you guys the very best, and I will see you guys soon. Till then, bye for now.